My name is Jim McDonald and I am a parent and carer for my 16-year-old daughter. Our journey started on the 25th of July 2002. It was my wife's birthday. My wife had been brought into the Royal Victoria Hospital to have to be induced. She was in the labour ward in the Jubilee, and in a moment everybody had left the room except for the wife and myself. There was 2 people had left to get stirrups and all sorts of other torture equipment for Maeve. And Maeve said, "I need to push." And I says, "Well, push away." And I delivered Kiva in her sack. Had to tear open the sack, and I had this really, really cute little red head staring back at me. Kiva was whipped away and checked over and given back to us a half an hour later. The following morning, Kiva decided to stop working. And she had to be resuscitated at 6 AM the following morning. And she was brought to neonatal intensive care. We were introduced to a professor at 11 o'clock. And the professor sat down in front of us and he said that he is 99.9% sure that Kiva has Down syndrome. At that point, the question raised was, what the hell is Down syndrome? Did not realise where we were going, how far we would have to push things, and the change that was going to happen to our lives from that moment forward. In my house, I'm the proud father of a son and 4 daughters in total. So the other 3 girls and my son, their role changed in their lives as well. They were now not just a brother and sisters to this lovely little redhead. They were now carers for her. Kiva did not walk until near 6 or 7 years of age. Kiva, apart from Down syndrome, also carried some physical disabilities. She had problems with her hips, problems with her knees, problems with her feet. Even today, at the big old ripe age of 16, she still has hypermobility in all her joints. The hospital appointments were coming fast and furious. I now have become a fighter. I was fighting for a cause, and that cause was my family. We were treated like you didn't know what you were doing. I'll be honest, we didn't at the very beginning. But I soon became an expert. I was Mr. Angry for years. Probably some people who know me would probably tell you that I still am. I have taught myself to stop, count to 10, stand back, look at the situation, and count to 10 again. Deep breath, keep going forward. Some days there we had 4 and 5 appointments in one day in different parts of the country. And you're asking these people, do you not communicate? The left hand doesn't seem to know what the right hand was doing at any point during Kiva's early care. The way that I was able to self-care for me was to get out into the community and work with the community, my own community, and work within people with disability. Share my knowledge as a parent, to put my input in. I realised very quickly, talking to other parents, that an awful lot of parents had lost the fight. They'd lost the will to fight. But I think to be able to turn around and say, don't give up. Don't ever give up. If you want to step to one side, step to one side, but never give up. Take a break. You will need it. The fight doesn't stop. One of the fundamental flaws that I see with the whole transition thing is everybody is reliant on a number. It's not an age to us, it's a number. Kiva is 16 now. She will be 17 on the 25th of July. Kiva will never drive a car. She doesn't have the dexterity. Kiva is learning at a level of about 4 or 5 years of age. Kiva is never going to do adulting, but the numbers say that she should do. I think that the transitional stuff should move from 19 years of age to 25. Our children should be allowed to stay in school until they're 25, because between the ages of when they leave school at 19 to 25, they get lost in the system. They're gone. My fight now has moved on to Kiva's next stages in her life, where I have to protect her existence. Never in a million years did I think that I would have to sit down with my other children and work out what is going to happen if I'm not here. Kiva is very funny, very smart, practical joker. She is always happy and very warm. A proper human, the way every human should be.